Hooked On Fishing was brought to you by Matamata Sports World. For all your friendly advice and service, see us first. Hi, Chris Bungard, helping you plan your weekend's fishing. Well, looks like a bit of nice weather again. I'm sorry if you're a farmer, I shouldn't be making those comments really, should I? It's getting very dry out there. The rivers around the district are very low, very clear, and they're an absolute joy to fish at the moment, really, in the evening at the change of light. I know I keep saying that every week, and I don't make any apology for it, really, because that is simply the best time to go out and fish these local streams and everything. So head off to work in the morning, do what you got to do. Get out there after work in the evening, even after your meal at night is fine. You know, you can fish right till 8:30. There's really some good fishing at the moment. And with these temperatures soaring, the bigger rivers like the Waiumu and the Waihau, the lakes, Karapiro, Arapuni and all those sort of things, they're warming up significantly, and some of these smaller little side streams is a place to target. The reason is the trout like that cold water. And they sit in those stream mouths, sitting in that cold water, and they will feed on the insects and that sort of thing that hit that water during the evening at the change of light. As they're coming down those little streams, they'll sit there and they'll feed on those. So you need to get out your little imitative dry fly patterns. So when I say imitative, I mean a little dry fly that is imitating these insects that are hatching. The old cicadas or locusts, as you call them, they're a good one at the moment. The brown beetle, the green beetle and those sorts of things. So get out, have a little fester around some of these little streams in the evening. You'll be quite impressed with what's going on at the moment. Arapuni and Karapiro, particularly the upper reaches of Arapuni, the little Tumai and the Mangafu, they are two streams that are doing exactly what I was talking about. The trout are sitting in those stream mouths and they do offer some very nice fishing, so have a crack at that over the weekend if you get a chance. Down the Rotorua region, talking to Glenn Skinner down there, now he tells me that the lakes are really warming up now, and wouldn't you expect that with the weather we've been having lately, this humidity, high temperatures and that sort of thing. So likes of Rotowedi, I'm talking to Matt Morley, who's a local fishing guru and hunting guru, really, if you like, young Matt. And he's been telling me he's been getting some beautiful fish on Rotowedi, jigging and early morning harling and that sort of thing, picking up some absolute beauties, you know, up around the 9 pound is the best one they've got. So, you know, he's listened to a bit of the local knowledge down there and making a go of this jigging. Now, the thermocline level has come in, and so those fish are sitting down at about 20 to 30 feet under the surface, and spend a bit of time with your sounder, have a look where they are, and then get out your jig patterns and that sort of thing and jig down there. He tells me there's some absolute beauties here at the moment, and I've seen some pictures to prove it, so he's not doing the old telling the fishy story, you know, like it was that big instead of it was that big. In the Taupo region, similar sort of thing down there. The rivers are low and clear as you'd expect, so imitative dry fly patterns. But during the daytime, Ken Duncan down there, who's a guide, was telling me that he's actually picking up some quite nice fish with the little nymphs in the deeper pools during the day, particularly the upper reaches of the Waitanui and the Tauranga Taupo. The Tongariro, that's best fished in the evening at the moment, he tells me. And out on the lake itself, early morning harling and then jigging during the daytime. Even some of the deep trolling at the moment is working quite well. Now, Dwayne Pinney, he's a charter skipper over at Kawhia, talking about sea fishing. He is very, very pleased with the way December has gone and into January now. The fishing's still very good out there. There's still lots of snapper around. They're in a bit shallower now. He's just heading straight out from what they call the bar leads, which is lining up the bar leads as you head out from Kawhia or Raglan. And he's going out to about 30 to 35 metres of water. The other day he got some nice ones in 28 and previously the day before got some good ones in 36. So around that depth there seems to be where there's some good snapper at the moment. Really, you need to spend a bit of time with your sounder. Look out, don't stop where there's a massive fish on the sounder, because there's a lot of vermin amongst those like mackerel and barracuda and sharks and all that sort of thing. Look for a fairly clean sounder with just some nice sign like upside down boomerangs on the bottom, and that's generally snapper feeding on the bottom. So he tells me that the fishing out there is as good as it's been. Now, if you want to get into a bit of exciting fishing for kingfish, then out around Gannet Island at the moment off the west coast, he said there's more kingies there than he has seen for years. So that's encouraging, good signs out there. If you get a chance, head out there. And a bit wider, around about that 100 metre line, there's the odd marlin showing up as well, and the watercolour out there is pretty good. Out in the Coromandel region, it's been quite good. It's been a wee bit patchy. To be fair, you'd expect that at this time of the year. A lot of holiday makers, a lot of boats whizzing around. Greg Ward, local fishing and hunting guru, he tells me that they've been getting the nicest fish outside the cow and calf in a little bit deeper water, where it slides down to about 30, 31 metres of water. So try that out in the middle. If you don't have any luck, come back into the farms. Over the weekend, the afternoon fishing should be best. You go low tide about 11 o'clock. And so you can fish that incoming tide, high tide around about late in the afternoon, 4:30, around about that time. Over in the Mercury Bay region, the fishing's been a wee bit patchy during the day. Evening fishing's been good, but all excitement is out wide with the bigger fish at the moment. The marlin, mahi-mahi, short-bill spearfish, there's all sorts. There's a few yellowfin tuna being caught. The other day, a good mate of mine's wife, Michelle Elwood, she got a 52 kilo yellowfin, and the guy on the boat beside her got an 81 kilo. So there's some absolute beauties out there, really out in the Bay of Plenty. Sharpen those hooks, get those lures out. There could be a big one around with your name on it. Now, if you called in during the month of December, you would have been in the draw, and we've got lots of names here. Just let's have a little look around. Yes, let's get the old bucket out and have a dig through. There is congratulations going to Mike Hopkins from Thames. Congratulations, Mike. Brand new Kilroe reel coming your way, of course. Congratulations. If you want to get in the draw for that, you can give us a call on 0508 647462. That number again, 0508 647462. This has been Chris Bungard helping you plan your weekend's fishing. Hooked on Fishing was brought to you by Matamata Sports World. For all your friendly advice and service, see us first.